The annual Vietmaga conference was held in Colombo last evening under the auspices of former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapksa.
Conference held under the theme An Intellectually Inspired Sri Lanka saw the unveiling of a policy statement including a roadmap and pragmatic and strategic vision for the country heading towards 2030. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, former Minister Basil Rajapaksa, professionals, intellectuals, entrepreneurs and the business community were among those present at the occasion. Speeches were delivered on various spheres by Vidya Jyoti, Dr. Bandul Vijay Ratna, Dr. Mohammad Ismail Ramzi, Manu Sekaram, Iranda Ginige and Professor Rohan Gunaratna. Addressing the gathering, former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapksa said Sri Lanka must prepare to face global economic challenges.
By 2030, China's economy will be twice the size of the American economy. India will become the third largest economy in the world. Japan will be fourth, while Indonesia will be fifth. When China, India, Japan and Indonesia become first, second, third, fourth and fifth, the global economic hub will shift to the Indo-Asia region. Is Sri Lanka prepared for this global economic change? Economic growth is a solution to all the problems being faced today. Economic growth should be the basic foundation for our country. Economic growth should be the first step, and we must change the structure of our economy. There must be proper education for there to be economic stability and sustainable development. The people's needs have become very broad. There are material needs and cultural needs. There needs to be growth and democracy. The equality of all communities must be affirmed. The value of every individual and their freedoms, the promotion of the rule of law, fairness, justice and security, the demand for a better environment for the youth, the need for this has increased. Economic reforms and rule of law must go hand in hand. In order for there to be rule of law, we must guarantee the enforcement of the law. At the same time, space must be allowed for the justice of the courts. All people in the country must respect the Constitution. All individuals and all organizations must operate within the framework of the Constitution. No person has the right to go beyond the Constitution or the law. Corruption in the state machinery is another obstacle to economic growth. We must make decisions that will distance rulers and officials from corruption. It is very important to bring forth high-caliber politicians and officials. In the end, an economy cannot be built on policy and procedure alone. It is built upon the people who implement those policies and procedures. At the same time, an economy is not built on the flow of capital. It is built upon people who invest that capital in the right way. The economy is not built on manufacturing and export data presented by economic experts. It is built upon the people who go to work every day by bus or on foot, or those who go to the farm every day, and the people who work for more than 8 hours a day in the factories.
Flowing of the capital මත නෙවෙයි. ඒ ප්‍රාග්ධනය නිසි අයුරු ආයෝජනය කරන මිනිසුන් මතයි.
සමුළුවෙන් අනතුරුව මාධ්‍ය වෙත අදහස් දැක්වූ ඊට සහභාගී වූ.
Now those who attended the event expressed the following views to the media. Let's have a listen.
There were discussions about the policies of the country. These policies have to be discussed. Professionals and intellectuals must discuss these points and it must come forward. The vision of where the country should be at 2030 was presented. This was something that was apolitical. The path to 2030 was discussed. We cannot reach 2030 all at once. It is a journey. No, President Mahinda Rajapaksa was here. You should have asked him who the candidate will be.